Right, hello and hello and hi. We are doing our thing today. Sorry, I'm just trying to get everything sorted. Right, there we go. Eventually, it's okay. Right, there we go. So, sorry everybody. We are trying to get everything sorted at the minute. We're just struggling with a couple little things. So, I do. I do. Sorry, I'm just very hectic at the minute. There we go. How odd. Just some stuff isn't working at the minute, which is a bit of a pain, but it should work soon, hopefully. If it doesn't, Rio is not going to be happy. How many people do we have in? There we go. Right, there we go. Sorry. Right, there we go. It's working now. Look at this. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. Everything is working now. Wow, there we go. Yes, literally, yes. Sorry, I will get the Discord call as well up, just so we can get everything working. For some reason, my audio isn't working, which is a bit of a pain, but I guess we're just gonna have to, yeah, we're just gonna have to deal with it, I guess. They currently can't even hear you, to be honest, Zach. We're gonna have to get this sorted. Right. I do apologise at the minute, guys. We're just trying to make sure that everything works as according to plan. How odd.
Hello, Rio.
There we go. Cool. Right. Yeah, we're okay.
Right, Rio. Are you? I take it yours is called RJD Server B, whatever it is.
It is, yes.
Right. Okay. Just so I can. Who have you got in there?
Right. So currently we have Max Hauler, William Cragler. Oh my God. Oliver Vigner, Max Hauler, William Craigalunder, Morgan Cooney, Carl Christian Tukru, Leighton Kelly, Jack Pullen, James Tate, Fam
Okay.
Ryler, and Rossi.
Okay. Okay. So you need to. I'm gonna tell you people who to thingy because obviously I've got everyone into 2 calls now sorted. Ben can speak in race call 1, and I can speak in race call 2. But I need, if you can, so if I make the RJD Euromax R1B, that race call 2, I'll get people who are in the server to leave it and go onto the other server.
So right, okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I will just get a right. I'll do another 10 minutes of practice for everyone, and then we'll get into some stuff. Just come in here and tell us when you're ready. We are live, by the way, so a bit of discretion.
Who said that? Who said what number are they?
No.
Right. Okay. He's not racing.
Okay, I don't know what everyone's doing. William Craigalunder needs to get kicked. He's not in the right bodyworks.
Okay. Right. Let me sort this out.
Right. Sorry, everybody. We do apologise for this at the minute. I know it's not great to see, but we are trying our best, and we are trying to get everything sorted as best as possible, as fast as possible, and as efficiency. Wow, Zach, this is pretty tough, eh?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's not what we want, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. So Yeah, we should be okay, to be honest. We're just watching some of these drivers at the minute going around at pretty fast speed. We're just seeing right now coming into the boot, the final section of the circuit here. This is Rossi Costello. So Rossi, right behind James Tate. So we're already getting a bit of action in the practice before qualifying. I do apologise as well to all the viewers. I actually am suffering from a throat infection at the minute, and I'm trying. Oh my word! I'm trying to get recovered, as we just saw two drivers almost make contact there, didn't we? But yeah, no. If I sound a bit hectic today, that's why. Right, with this, I am going to quickly mute up and get myself a drink of water, which I very much need. And yeah, I will leave this on with you, Zach. So yeah, I will be back in a second.
Jack Pullen does go straight to the top of the times by what? Oh, Rossi goes to P1. Oh, there's quite a big shunt at Christmas Corner with Morgan Cooney and Zach Turner. Oh, off goes Cooney. That's a massive shunt. And he's stuck in the ground. Oh. Going on. Oh, Tate's just driven off the track. Alright. That's a bit odd. Oh. Oh, and as Jack Pullen, that was quite a bit late. Jack Pullen goes to the top of the timetable with a 49 flat, 7 tenths. I think no one set a lap. I'm gonna be honest here.
Right, here we are then. So I am back now.
Oh, Bryce Stevens goes to second. Oh no, he goes to third. Rudolph's beats him by not that much, I've got to say.
Right, here we are. Sorry, I just absolutely carnage just happened there. So we're seeing Bryce Stevens go fastest overall on the times of practice sheet, which a 48.558 with Jack Pullen half a second past there, bridging the gap to Stevens. So Pullen is leading from the reigning champion from season 1. How are we feeling about today then, Zach? Sorry. Just had a little brain fart.
Sorry. It's fine, don't worry. Yeah, feeling great. First round, new season, new people, new liveries we see, new teams. It's all different.
Absolutely, it definitely is all different. We're seeing a lot of these new up and coming drivers, these younger drivers, the next lot of Kart Racing Pro drivers coming up through, and we're actually seeing a lot of them come through our championship to sort of make a name for themselves. Obviously, this year we are running 2 servers with the amount of drivers that we're going to be running, which is I'm really happy to say. So here we are then. This right here is Bryce Stevens, your reigning champion at the minute, number 1. He's using the Ralph Schumacher kart. With the IPK bodywork that we have made, and yeah, no, this is looking very interesting indeed. I gotta ask, Zach, out of all of our ones that we've made, which one is your favourite?
Well, what type of like bodywork?
Yeah. Which design is your favourite one?
Gotta say that Xpree does look good.
Oh, is yours the Xpree? Well,
Mm.
yeah, I can see that. I'll tell you what, I spent literal hours on the Xpree. It was the first one that I made, and the other ones just kept getting better. Oh my days, Bryce is just really not having a great day here with James Tate. Struggling to get past him side by side. They're banging pods, aren't they? So, yeah, it's not great at the minute for Stevens. Trying to get past and he's getting held up by a couple of these drivers whilst he's trying to get some laps in. But yeah, no, tonight is going to be looking very good. We've got 2 heats and a final, with the final being the best of the bunches and the best of the 2 servers all together for our grand finale, I guess you could say. Oh my days, as Bryce Stevens just absolutely obliterates a driver off the track, spins him off, and well, I guess that's what the reigning champions sort of already thinking.
Yeah.
Wow, that's actually quite funny, isn't it? Right, yeah. It was literally a case of you're in my way, get out my way, I'm the champion, and I guess that's the mindset you've got to have, and the mindset that Stevens has got to have too. Wow, there's a lot of carnage there. One driver went into the pits there. Not really what you want to see, but hey, it just shows the level of competency today. Or competitiveness, more like. What have you been doing to keep yourself occupied without all this drama in the break?
Oh God, I don't really know. To be fair, I did go to kart tracks. I went to Kimbolton and Bayford.
Oh, lovely. Where?
Hello.
Hello, Jake. How you doing, mate?
If we can go into qualifying, that'd be nice.
Yeah, that's fine. We've got 1 minute 45 left of this practice.
So there's a few people who shouldn't be in our server, by the way.
Okay.
They want changing. So Alex Shepherd wants kicking and going. Oh no, Alex Shepherd's fine. He's fine. If he's driving backwards, just eject him. Morgan, he's fine. James Tate.
Okay.
So.
Are there any drivers in ours that you?
So just start qualifying now. We're only gonna do pre-final and final. I've made a rule that if the bottom 3 in the pre-final don't make it into the final.
Oh, that's fair enough.
Because obviously we got too many. So yeah.
Well, that's fair, mate. Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be going out and watching some of these drivers come out onto the circuit. So, Jake, thank you very much. Yeah, we'll hope to see you in a bit. So that right there was Jake Richardson, one of our friendly faces around our community. Me and Jake started RJD karting. Obviously, RJD is my personal graphic designing for motorsport business, which I do. So we sponsor that, and we do have a couple of sponsors this year. So we've got RJD, RO Comms, VKF, and we're going to be looking for some others as well to be featured in our streams, featured around the servers, and featured on the karts. So if you are thinking about doing it, even if it's just a little Kart Racing Pro team or anything like that, mainly to do with this game or karting or anything, to be honest, we are looking out for that. So we're also seeing there, that's one of the KGs, so the Birrell. So I actually haven't seen many people running the Birrell so far on the stream. That's funny enough. I say that, and then two drive by. Isn't that just what it's supposed to be?
Coincidence, surely.
Yeah, potentially. But yeah, ain't that funny? But yeah, no, I think the Birrell is one of the nicer ones that are out there at the minute. I've heard a lot of good remarks about the Xpree, the Prima, the Birrell, and obviously you see in the reigning champ Stevens, he's going to be running the Ralph Schumacher kart for this round. So It must be pretty good if he's going to be running it, eh? Right, here we
Might
are
be a
then.
good luck charm for this season, to be fair.
Yeah, potentially. We'll have to see, eh? Right, so here we are then. So, the one that has taken the top of the sheet so far is Asger Madsen. Asger is his first round with us here, and he's already taken pole position with a 48.420. Zach Turner is second overall there. Oh, as we just see, number 810, I think that is there. So that's Asger, your pole sitter so far. He just went off of the circuit with quite a heavy crash there.
What did he do? Did he just like hit the curb and flip?
I think he did, yes. Here we are. Bryce Stevens goes fastest. So with 4 minutes remaining, so what's that, about 4.5 laps-ish, I want to say. Yeah, around 4 laps remaining of this session. Just about, anyway.
Big load by Jared Fox Whiteley on I think it was Alex Shepard into Christmas. It's quite a big load.
Potentially, yes. Yeah, a lot of these drivers are very vigorous with these contact. Oh my days! We just saw an X-Bree get demolished. That's not really what I want to see. That's like seeing my baby get beaten with a hammer.
I don't think it's that far.
I take these seriously. No. I'm only kidding, obviously. So the reigning champ Bryce Stevens then with a 48.161. Can he get into the 47s and stretch that gap furthermore? The gap so far to him and Asger Madsen is 0.2 of a second, with Zach Turner 10th off there. William Birtles, a new rookie for us this season, just under half a second. Jared Fox White as well, a big name in the Kart Racing Pro community, is back there, very close between him, 6 thousandths of a second between him and Birtles. And then obviously we have Rudolph's Alexis, half a second off of the pace of our leader. There we are then, so that's the first 47-second lap by Stevens, as we just watched it there. He stretched his lead to a furthermore 0.3 of a second. So Stevens definitely the fastest out here on track by a fair margin.
Just by a tiny bit, not 3.5 tenths.
Yes, what I think is a lot of these people, when you see these 3.5 tenths, it's actually quite undermined and it's underlooked, because people think, oh, 3.5 tenths, that's a fairly big thing. Well, actually, no, it's not. If you go on, if you time it on your stopwatch on your phone, if you try it now, all the viewers that are doing it right now, try and see if you can get 3 tenths, and just see how close it is from 3 tenths, and that's what it is at the minute. I mean, we're seeing now the top 3. Yes, it's jeez, there we go then. This is what we're wanting to see. Jared Fox White under a tenth from Bryce Stevens. Zach Turner 2 tenths off of Stevens' pace. So Jared Fox White definitely one to watch for tonight, and definitely want to see maybe taking it to fight to the reigning champion.
Oh, Rio, could I just ask something? Yeah, could you share your screen? Because
Oh my days, am I not sharing it? I am not. I'm very sorry with that. I thought I was. How dare I? There you go. Is it better? Sorry, I thought you were on the live stream, but I didn't want to say. No, I do apologise for that, Zach. Is that better? Hello, Zach, mate.
yeah, sorry, the internet is not good today.
It's okay, no worries, mate. Is that better for you?
Yes, thank you.
No worries, mate, no worries. Right, here we are then. So that's Bryce Stevens saying to himself that that's enough, and that's Kyle Christian too. So far it's a Rosso Corsa Esports Racing 1-2 on the grid. Stevens on pole position. What can Jared Fox White and Zach Turner say to this, though? Both of them running the Prima suits, the Prima karts for this season. Can they improve? They're going to be having one more lap remaining. Zach Turner goes even faster, so he's split the difference between the two Rosso Corsa drivers. But can Kyle come back at him? Jai Fox White as well, also up there. So the top 4 are all within a 1/10 of each other. Oh my days.
That's quite close. Right? Obviously, Zach Turner's. Wait, what race did he start last year?
I think he
Was it the
started
first one?
round 2 or round 1. Near the early stages, took a break, and then came back later on in the season.
So he's not doing that bad. And Jared, obviously newcomer into this, doing
Yeah.
quite well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Jared's. I mean, obviously with his first, and Kyle as well. It's Kyle's first round with us here today. So there you go then. So that's, unless anyone else can split the difference, it'll be Bryce and Zach up front. I don't think they can though. So we're just having a little look, seeing at some of these drivers. That's James Tate. No, so that's gonna be it then, isn't it? I guess. Unless Kyle can improve. No, he can't. So there you go then. So that is. That's everything, isn't it? That's basically it. Right, here we are. So we're going to be getting everything sorted now. The drivers will be coming out. Okay, so we're going to be getting ready for our... Ooh. Right, so we are. We're gonna have to be. We just have to do this just to for myself to get disqualified, obviously. So here we are. Then we're gonna be getting ready for everything to get underway for the first heat of today. This is the Group 2 out of everyone. I just need to change something. I do apologise. There we go. Okay, so yeah, here we are then. So, you know what? I'm really looking forward to this. I think it's going to be quite interesting with some of these drivers. So obviously Zach Turner split the difference between him and Stevens. Sorry, not him and Stevens. Bryce and Kyle. So the reigning world champion is on pole for the first round, and this is the first time that we've ever had a champion, which is it's must be quite the pressure for Stevens to sort of to perform, don't you think? I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
he's the world champion, not world champion. Sorry, he is our last season champion, and yeah, how would you feel if you were him?
Keep composure, honestly. He won last season. He got pole many times, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
So,
Yes.
I think he's keeping the same mindset from last season and just keeping it throughout.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's a good idea there, mate. Yeah, I certainly do. I agree with that. Yes. So these drivers will be coming out, getting ready for their rolling lap, to go on to.
Rio, I'm gonna be honest, yeah. I'm gonna get some water
No worries, mate.
because the throat's a bit dry.
So everyone's getting ready for their rolling lap, I'm sure. Oh, is this a race start? Oh my days, half the grid aren't even doing it. I think it's the race start, so here we are then. This is very confusing. So Bryce Stevens does lead, followed by Kyle Christian 2. So he's trying to come back onto his teammate. Zach Turner has been beaten by the Rossa Corsa Esports driver on the line, but Turner is looking to try and gain that gap back onto the two drivers. We have a Birrell back there as well. Let's have a look at the action going back further on. So at the minute, we're watching 111 and 261 have a little fight between each other. 111, that'll be Rudolph's Alexis. So he's trying to catch up to Rudolph's... No, he's not trying to. He's trying to catch up into Zach Turner. So this is the battle for fourth at the minute. Coming into Christmas corner, the Birrell looks for the inside, and there he is. He's made the move, so that's 8-10, moving up into fourth position. But here comes back 111. What can he do? Coming into He can't get the run, sadly, under the brakes, but now there's an X-Spree in the mix, so it's a battle for 4th position. Top 3 drivers all going into it. Looking further among the field, there's Bryce Stevens without a nose cone, so I don't know what happened to him, but he's dropped down the field, so he must have had an incident a bit earlier on, and he will obviously have to retire for that. Oh my days, I don't know what's happened there. Yeah, he's retired, so very shame for him. But yeah, Zach Turner, who leads now. Kyle Christian Tukru in 2nd position. Further on back there, we have Rudolf Alexius and William Bertels battling for P4 at the minute. What's going to happen here coming into this right-hander? Oh, there's carnage, he goes. Oh my days, that's a barrel flit. Wow, yes, that's a barrel flip. So very sad stuff for him there. Sadly, he's going to have to retire out of this race. That's yet another driver retired. Many drivers did not start, and a few were disqualified off the start, which is just a shame to see, to be honest. But so Zach Turner who leads. Madsen looking to get on the back of Kyle Christian Tukru. So Kyle Ross, of course, esports driver, looking to defend. I don't know whether that's his game plan, though. Potentially him and Asger want to go up to try and get that gap sorted. I don't know why there's... That's very strange. Alexis was just unclear with those instructions there about retiring, but now that kart is gone now. But here we are then. So what can Kyle Christian Tukru do? Can he defend from that 8-10 of Asger Madsen? The rookie has him in his sights. Can he get it onto the line now? It's halfway through this race. We have 4 laps remaining around Wilton Mill Kart Circuit. That barrel is all over the back of the Ralph Schumacher car. He's got the inside for Christmas corner, and he's got him under brakes, but can he get the switch back? They're side by side, coming onto the straight. Tukru can't come back at him, and he's waiting to strike yet again. Coming into this long left-hander now. What can he do? He's just sadly unable to gain that gap. Furthermore, coming up to the boot section now, what can Kyle try and do? This is one of the things that I've realised is Kyle is very strategic. He knows when to pick his moves. He knows when to sit down and fight. And he knows when to defend. He knows also when to get his head down. And this is one of the times that I think is one of those times to get his head down. Can he push with Asger Madsen? Is that on his mind? I think it is, yes. Looking further back on the field, there's not really a lot of drivers. So this is the main action at the minute. Kyle Christian Tukru, I think he does believe that he is faster than Asger Madsen, as he is all over the road. But he's wanting to get past as fast as possible, but mainly wants to get up to Zach Turner, the man up in the lead at the minute. So there you go, that's the move for P2 at the minute for Kyle Christian Tukru. But 810 does not want to go back. For some reason, we have a bit of a glitch there, and we didn't actually see what happened, but we can assume that he went up the inside at the boot, and that's Madsen going down. So it's Kyle Christian Tukru in second, Madsen in third. But what can Madsen do now, though? That Birrell looking feisty and wanting to regain that move back on Kyle. 2 laps remaining in this race. It seems to be Zach Turner's win, as these two are really fighting it out. Zach Turner is laughing. That Prima is wanting to get away. Oh, there's contact between the two. So that's Kyle Christian Tukru getting punted out, which will allow William Bertels to come through. So Bertels comes through into P3. Madsen up in P2 and Kyle down in P4. So that's not what Kyle wanted at all.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Oh, Zach Turner has quite a big lead. It's up to 3 seconds now.
It is, yes. It's fairly large, to be fair.
Definitely increased from when I first saw it, I can tell you that.
Yes, yeah. I mean, there was quite a lot of controversy throughout this race so far, but I can tell you something. Kyle is definitely wanting to get payback on him after what happens between the two. I'm not too sure who was at fault with the contact, but it's last lap, and Kyle can't do anything. Zach Turner wins, though. Heat number 1 in the B group. Madsen comes home in second. It'll be William Birtles in third, followed by Carl Christian Tukru, who just can't get past on the line. But James Tate comes home in fifth, with Morgan Cooney coming home in sixth. So we had 15 drivers out. They were supposed to be out, but only 6 ended up finishing the race. So the likes of Alex Shepard, Rudolph Alexis, and Bryce Stevens all had to retire due to mechanical faults. Or racing incidents, I guess you could say. Right, there we go then. So that is your that's your results for heat number 1. So there we are. We're going to be going on to a final now, and then we'll be joining the 2 groups together very shortly. Right, so here we are then. Zach Turner will be leading for this race, and Bryce Stevens will be at the rear of the pack. So it's not really what he wants, but sadly it's just going to be what happens, and this is just what happens with our racing, I guess. There's a lot of controversy there, wasn't it, Zach?
Yeah, there wasn't quite a bit of contact in the first heat, but it's the first heat. That's all we could say.
Yes, there was. Yes, there was indeed, mate. Obviously, everyone wanting to get everything sorted, and everyone wants to win, I guess. So it's sort of quite a very much get out of my way. I want to win. This is mine. If you're in my way, I'm gonna hit
definitely.
you, basically. I think that's the mindset for some of these drivers, which is fairly funny. But at the same time, it's not. We do take this as serious as possible, and we want these drivers to get the best result they can in the cleanest way they can. With that being said, let's roll on for this pre-final. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this so far. So it's heat number 2 for us, and then we're going to be taking the top, I'm not too sure, I think it was the top 4 or top 5 of these drivers coming through. There's 10 of them racing today. So it's rolling lap.
I think someone might have forgot to go at the start, so there was almost a shunt at the start.
Why? Okay, they're racing first off, apparently. There's nobody tells me anything. So oh my days, there's just absolute carnage in Christmas Corner. This is not the present we wanted for Christmas, eh? I did not want this. This was not on my list. So there we go then. So it's just absolute carnage there. Let's see Zach Turner, who falls behind. So Carl Christian Tukru. Oh no, minds. No, they're not racing. They're doing rolling. So everyone decided to roll, apparently, or is it Battenberg? It's rolling last corner. There we go. So it'll be.
I didn't get it. You said no contacts, and there was loads of contacts.
Well, I think it's a Battenberg for this, Zach, which is, for people that don't know, it's basically a safety car. Kyle went fairly early there, but everyone else will pursue him as there's just carnage between everyone. Oh my days! There's a 3 cars off the track.
Zach Turner from P1 to now last.
Oh, not what he wants at all. But that's Kart Racing Pro, that's Rjd Euromax, and that is VKF for you. But here we are then, Carl Christian Tukru and Asger Madsen, both in between, probably about a 10th of each other there, it seems. Right on the rear of him is Madsen, looking to take the lead from him. But I wonder, will these two drivers work together? This is what Carl says. He points out, come on, we got to work together. We shouldn't fight. There's people behind us that could catch up. And we'll fight later. But no, that's not on Madsen's mind. He takes the lead and goes up the inside at the boot as Kyle goes wide. What will Kyle say to this? We're going to find out. Zach, are you there?
Yeah, sorry.
Right. Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure, because I haven't really heard much of you.
No, I am still here.
Okay, good.
And do you think Carl's gonna go to the outside? Can he do it? He's gone a bit wide. I don't think they're gonna work with each other. I think they're just gonna battle it out.
I think
William
they are.
catch up.
I think they are, which is exactly following into Bertel's hands here. I think Kyle is the faster driver between the two here, but Madsen just wants to keep this lead, I think.
Yeah. It looks like Kyle does want to work with him, but I think Asger might defend off of Kyle because he looks like he wants to make the move, Kyle. But we'll see. As he keeps telling him to work, but I think he is trying to. But
I think he's not telling him to work anymore. I think he's telling him to push, because as we're seeing there, the gap between Kyle Christian Tukru and William Bertels is definitely significantly shorter than it was last lap. We're seeing him pan out on the cameras a lot more. I'm sure we'll see him as well. There you go, so you can see the gap. Yeah, so they're
Has
about
got
a
bigger
corner
that
away.
lap though.
Potentially, yes. We're going to see though. I think Asger Madsen definitely is holding up Tukru as he's all over the rear of him, trying to almost push again to get away from the likes of Bertels. Let's have a little look further back on the field, see if there's any racing that is pursuing at the minute. I don't think there is. We are watching James Tate all over the rear. This is the battle for fourth. So, is it the battle for fourth? Yes, it is. Yeah, battle for fourth.
Yeah.
So 142, Jared Fox White trying to defend in that Prima against James Tate. So the side by side. Tate goes onto Tate goes onto the grass. What can Fox White do? He regains his position into the boot, but I have a feeling that Exbury wants some more. He's all over the rear of him. He definitely has the straight line speed. With these open setups, you're able to have it there. The banging side pods going into turn one. I don't think Jared Fox White really appreciated that there, but that's sort of what happens, isn't it, in this type of racing, I guess. Let's pan our eyes back up to the top there, side by side, coming into the final sector. So that there is Carl Christian Tukru, who takes the lead of the race halfway through this, and yeah, it seems like he did have more pace than Madsen, but definitely the gap to Bertels is larger than it was last lap, so they are increasing that.
Yeah, I think as Kyle is in front, I think. Well, actually, the gap behind is 4 seconds. And they have got quite a couple laps left, so either Asger's going to catch up to Kyle and they're going to have a big battle, or they're just going to keep working, getting away from P3, P4.
Exactly, this is what we wanted to see as well. We didn't really want to see, to be honest, as much as it's good to see battles further down the pack, it's definitely a lot more better when it's for the lead with the likes of Kyle and Asger here. I have a feeling it's just going to be a race of strategy now, as there's everyone sort of fanned out. Zach Turner's made his way up into P4, may I add. So a brilliant recovery drive from the pole sitter, as he took the win in last race. He is doing absolutely amazing at the minute. So yeah, I will say that. Carl Christian Tukru now under pressure from Asger Madsen. So Madsen definitely faster through that section of the circuit. Asger and these drivers are absolutely on it with each other. I may say, to be honest with you, Zach.
Yeah.
They've been unfaultable, to be honest, so far. Other than their little battling and not wanting to race and not wanting to work together more like. But yeah, there you go. That gap to Birtles has definitely increased. Wow, it just shows, doesn't it?
Yeah.
When these two work together and not fight, it really goes to show.
Yeah. But the gap has got smaller between Asger and Kyle. Kyle is all over the back of... Asger, is all over the back of Kyle. Will he make a move?
I think he's setting one up in the coming laps, potentially on this lap. So he is a lot closer than he was last time around. Coming around onto the main straight now. That marks lap 10, so we've got 3 more laps remaining of this pre-final. And then following this, we will have our main final. So here we are then. This is what we wanted to see. Coming into Christian's corner. What can that Birrell do? Madsen looks to make a move. Can't get the switch back on Kyle, but he's all over the rear. Will he make a move into the braking zone? No, he won't. Not into that right-hander. But they are going to be side by side very shortly. I know that Mark 20 bodywork does not like to push other people, as we saw earlier. So they're clean through there. Not like last race.
Yeah, because last race, I think they had a tiny bit of a spin, didn't they?
Yes, there was. There was a bit of contact between the two. Marking now is lap 11. So with 2 more laps remaining, I think it is now, between these two drivers. This is going to be the battle for the lead. The gap has not significantly, but it has dropped from last lap. And yet again, Asger can't get alongside Tukru.
Will Asger make the move for P1? He's always on the back of Kyle, like seeing. Oh, he goes for the move. Can he? He sticks it. That's a great move from Asger there, to be fair, and he gives it back. That's fair enough.
Yeah, no, that's brilliant sportsmanship, to be honest, and great oh my days, my mouth and my brain were not synced there. Yeah, great strategy as well. I mean, he knows that there was contact, and if he gains that there, then, you know, he wouldn't be able to... He may be subject to a penalty later on. I think he's just going to have to settle with a second place, unless Kyle makes a big mistake for the rest of this lap. We're halfway through this lap, though, of Wilton Mill. Kyle got unlucky in the last race, but it all pays off for him now. He started near the rear end of the field. He's had a brilliant battle with Madsen. I don't think Madsen can do anything. We've only got 1 more corner to go now. They're side by side. There's contact between them coming into the boot. It's Madsen who takes it, but Tukru hits him off. They're both off. What can Birtles do? Where's Birtles? Birtles can't do anything.
Goes into the wall. Oh, that's lucky. That is very lucky from Kyle there.
Wow.
Oh
my days. Okay, so it's absolute carnage near the end of that pre-final, with Kyle having a bit of contact between him and Madsen. So Madsen very unlucky, and yeah, I don't want to comment on it because I'm not officially a steward right now. Anyway, I'm a commentator, but I won't say anything of what I think and my opinion on that there. But yeah, that was very interesting. See Zach Turner in the barriers for some reason. I'm not too sure why. It's funny, out of the 10 drivers that entered that race there, that were in that race, 4 of them finished. Sorry, 5 of them. That says most things, doesn't it? Right, we're going to be going over to our sponsors real quick. So we've got a little promo video. Hello and welcome. We are just getting into the server now. Right, here we are then. So, we are in the server for our final, so we will be getting ready very shortly. I do apologise for this right now, sorry guys. We are trying to get everything sorted at the minute, but for some reason not everything's working. There we go. Right, we should be good. Oh my, what's going on? Right, there we go. It should be working now. Everything.
Rio, are you in all sorted and stuff?
Yes, I'm in at the minute. Thank you very much, mate.
Right, okay, well, I think everyone's made it through because we had a few that just left, so...
Okay, that's
Right,
fine.
well, I'm going through the grids anyway in a second. My game crashed, so as soon as I'm in,
Right, nice.
I'm going off it now.
Right,
Right,
okay,
okay.
that's fine. Ace, yeah,
I'll
that's
let
fine.
practice.
Cool, Ace. Yeah, just let practice run, and we'll run through some of the stuff that we saw there. Yeah, some interesting stuff there, Ben. How have you felt after seeing all of that there?
It was a bit of a mixture, to be fair, because obviously there was, I'll be honest, there was an odd one who decided to
Oh my
hit Mazin
words!
Throne
Oh
and-
my days! I've just seen Lucas Fraden get absolutely demolished.
Yeah.
Sorry, carry on, mate.
So there was the odd one, but other than that, I mean, it's been pretty good. I mean, everyone's kept it within track limit on last corner. It's been pretty clean at most. So if finals is like this, it'll be pretty good.
Good. Yeah, no, that's good to hear. Oh my days. Yeah, it's to be honest, our group was pretty well behaved. A bit of contact between some race leaders and everything, and at the start it was a bit hectic, but you know, nothing we can't handle, to be honest.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a mix-up. So with these, I just want to say they are, and tell me if I'm wrong, for this final, it'll be a formation lap, and then it'll be a rolling last corner.
Yeah, we can do. If everyone can keep it clean, we can do rolling. If not, just send them around for a start.
Yeah,
Standard.
no, that's smart. Okay, yeah, we can, we'll do that. It's only because last time I was a bit confused, because I went in for it, and I was saying, oh my days, Rossi Corsa driver just binned another one off. Ain't that funny?
Right, if he's binning people, just eject him. I don't care.
Alright, that's Lucas.
If
To be honest,
Rossi's-
they were... No, it's not Rossi.
Right, okay.
Although
set
he
it
is,
to
no,
the,
he is hitting
set it
people.
to the
Yeah,
race,
that's
Ben.
Rossi. That's Rosso,
Set it to the
Rossi
race.
Rossi Costello.
I've got
He's-
Max ringing me. Give me 2 seconds.
No, Ben,
Sorry.
set it to the race now. I'm going through the grids.
Sorry, guys. I just want to say as well, Rossi Costello. I don't want to be one of those people, but he just hit a driver into the pits on purpose as well. I'm pretty sure. I don't want to be one of those, but yeah, I've got to say something, don't I?
Right, bridge should be about sorted. Is everyone? Everyone. I think this is everyone. Which one am I missing?
Ben, set it to the final.
Is everyone?
I'm
If
gonna go
anyone's
through
not
the
in.
grids now. I don't care. Set it to the final.
Cool.
Right. Go.
Right, Jake. I'll put you back in race car 1. Cool. Ace, there we go then. So we are in. It is the final. So this is the best of the two groups. Zach, how are we feeling with these drivers?
Feeling like these can drive well. I know Jared Fox Whiteley, I'd say he's a good contender to win this. And Ben Lee definitely. As probably in practice, in the practice session, I saw he was very quick at this track. So he's a good contender. And also Jack Pullen. I know I do a lot of practice with him. I'm gonna be honest. I do. He's quite quick. He's always like 3/10 quicker than me. So
Yes. So I've been told Jack Pullen, his family potentially may be watching. So I just want to say a big shout out to him. If any of you guys are watching, I've been told to not, but I want to say hello. I thank you for tuning in. If you are, if you're not, then well, that's quite embarrassing, isn't it? But no, yeah, no, we do appreciate you for letting Jack race tonight, and I hope it didn't disturb his dinner. Speaking of dinner, what are you having for dinner tonight, Zach?
to be fair, I've already had it. God.
Oh, have you? No, I'm one of those people where
Yeah.
I can't eat until I've done it, or I can't eat until I've done everything. Yeah, no, it's one of those things with me. It's like something in my head. It's just like, no, you can't. You've got a race to focus on. Don't be thinking about the pizza later. So.
I actually did have pizza, to be fair. So.
Oh, did you? Right. Okay. This is gonna determine something. Are you a pineapple on pizza guy?
No.
Oh
Never in a million
my
years.
word! Wow, that is something. You know what? I will say, I used to be like you. I used to say, no, pineapple on pizza, that is disgusting. Why would anyone do that? And then I had it, and it is good. I've got to say, it is very good. Yeah, I never thought I'd say it, but here we are. Sorry, I just gotta say, it's actually quite nice.
I mean, it's mid, alright.
It's mid. That is the most.
Yeah.
That is the most new age generation thing you could say. It's
Well, what else am I supposed to say? Like middle?
middle.
Mediocre. There you go.
Mediocre. There we go. That's more like it, isn't it? From my grandpa brain. Right, here we are then. So, 18 seconds, around 15 seconds, until our final will start for the warm-up lap. And these drivers will be getting into formation around halfway through on the circuit. So, yeah, this is going to be very interesting. Some big names in here that we had in our group. So we got the likes of Carl Christian Tukru, Zach Turner, Asger Madsen, Jared Fox-White.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's there as well.
Morgan Cooney. Am I correct?
I don't think he was in ours. I know. Yeah, I think we don't have many from ours actually. I think only a few. But a fair amount are from Grid 1. So 261 there is. I need to find out all the things. William Birtles there. For some reason I can't even click them. There he is. Right, so 34. Who's that? Oh my days! I've got to find everything now. Zach Turner's on pole position. Wow.
Ooh.
Ain't that funny? So Zach Turner is on pole position with the likes of Lucas Freyden beside him. So Freyden, oh no, is that Freyden on pole? It is. There we go. So Freyden is on. Is he?
I don't know at this point.
Do you know what they're doing? They are doing
No.
the you know the Macaulay Bishop and what's his name? Oh, that's gonna annoy me now. It was on a YouTube video. That's gonna really annoy me. I think you know who I'm on about. The people who are watching.
Macaulay Bishop.
Macaulay Bishop, and then there was another driver. He's not a British driver. He's someone else, but he does YouTube. He does YouTube videos and TikTok. Anyway, right. They had a little bit of a dispute.
Kai Rillarts.
Kai Rillarts, that is it. That's what they're sort of like at the minute, isn't it?
Yeah.
These two, yeah, on the foot. Look at them! What are they doing? It's a total Kai Rillarts Bishop situation. Wow, that is bad blood already. Like, wow. Look at this. It's a Rosso Corsa on the far right. Zach Turner just seems to be adamant that he's on pole and adamant that he's on pole position. But we're going to be...
actually, speaking of
oh my
Kai Rillarts,
days, these
Macaulay
drivers
Bishop,
cannot What are they doing?
Uh,
They just are
Oh.
unable to do a rolling lap, apparently.
No, never.
I don't know why they're doing this. It's supposed to be rolling. Are
I don't
they...
know. Didn't standing start?
I think they're doing standing start, apparently, now. Okay. This is not what I expected, but... Alrighty then. I guess we're doing standing start for some reason. I'm gonna have some stern words with some people later, so if you're listening, guys, get ready. You're gonna have angry Rio.
Angry Rio in a minute.
Yeah, you're gonna have an angry Rio in your headset.
If they don't sort it out, honestly.
Yes, yes. One job. You've got one job. That's what I'll say. You can quote me on that. No. Right. So here we are. Then Zach Turner is on pole position at the moment. We do have a few drivers retired, the likes of Oliver Vigner, Asker, Madsen, and William Birtles. So Birtles we saw last time, and Madsen, both two big names in our group that we did coverage on.
Yep.
Which is a shame to see them out, to be honest. But it's just what happened. So 15 drivers in this heat here at Wilton Mill Kart Circuit. I think everyone is trying to get everything sorted. I'm not too sure what's happening at the minute. But I'll tell you what, we'll just go to the sponsors in a second, and we'll see you back very shortly.